Hello. Um, Good to see everybody in here today. Welcome to the Pesci Power Hour playthrough of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I know there's a lot of questions. We're gonna get to those questions regarding, why Tropical Freeze, why now, why here. Definitely a very good explanation for that. I know it's gonna be on a lot of people's minds, and today I'm here to address the Donkey Kong Nintendo situation, and it's good news. So I mean, as you can tell, but today we're going to be doing the Tropical Freeze playthrough. We had this game shelved for a little bit. I don't remember why exactly I shelved it. I think I just had a lot of games on my mind at the time. I was bouncing all over the place. I was playing around with different things, and this one kind of just found itself to the side. We know me and Nintendo, we've been in very good relationships over the years between Mario Kart streams and playing the basketball game and playing tennis, golf. You know, we played some games with Nintendo, and we're happy for that. And we're going to continue in this next month, maybe integrating Nintendo through. We had some games such as Metroid Dread and Tropical Freeze that were kind of shelved, and maybe time to get them back in. Relationship with Donkey Kong. What up, Daniel? Relationship with Donkey Kong's always been a up and down one, but a good one. And Nintendo wanted this playthrough to continue, so we'll continue with this playthrough. And it's been a big day, and decided to integrate it back. See exactly how far we could get maybe in the next hour or so before I had to end stream and go do something, and then we'll be back tonight. But we're glad to see that maybe there's going to be some Nintendo coming up in the future. Haven't really thought about or entertaining the idea of Breath of the Wild yet. That'll be something that will be highly discussed and thought about when that time's right. It's definitely up for a discussion, and we're very happy to have that discussion when that time comes about. But we don't want to put ink to pen on anything, and we don't want to say anything's going to happen now or later or then. We just want to act like we want to just play it by ear by now. And Nintendo's happy with this. Thank you, Susanna. Nintendo's happy with this, and we're happy to be involved with them. And we're going to continue to be involved with them. And, my thing not pop up? We're going to have to get that to work. Thank you, sweetheart. Good afternoon to you, too. And, but other than that, it should be a good playthrough. We had some rough times last time, but I think we're gonna try to punch through this. No pun intended, and we're gonna try to give it hell. We've beat some elite games. Hello, Sky Love Show. We've beat some elite games this year, and we're happy about those elite games. And yeah, good night, Susanna. Enjoy your sleep, sweetheart. Thank you. And we're happy to be back here. This is where we want to be. Donkey Kong's going to be a very interesting playthrough, and we're here to tackle that. Rough week ahead. Dead End City, people. We might mix Dead End City with another game. I don't think that playing Dead End City by itself, it could be it's not really the funnest game in the world. Even consider playing a session off stream and then just kind of popping it up as a video, but kind of stop the talks there. But here we are. We're winning the day, and we're gonna go in. I know we had a few other questions about what other games are on par for Nintendo, and I would say question number one, they said last time we played Metroid Dread, it didn't go as well as planned. Do you want to discuss that? Why you stopped? Well, I think with Metroid Dread, it didn't do a good job catching me within the first 5 minutes, and I think I got a little bit stuck. I think there was just a lot of stuff going on when I was playing it at that time, and I think replaying it again might be a good idea. Maybe even starting from the beginning, kind of just sucking it up and kind of figuring out, is this one going to be in Naruto? I mean, I know a lot of people talked about they wanted the Super Nintendo Metroid thing to be a thing, and I can't really put no promise to that. I don't want to go heavy hours into the game. That might be a hour at a time game as far as that's concerned. What up, Squigs? Oh, yeah, Squiggle's a big fan of the Tropical Freeze, and that's good. But about the Metroid thing is, as far as Metroid Super Nintendo goes, will we tackle that as an on-stream thing? It might not be maybe an on-stream thing. Maybe there might be some games that might have to tackle off-stream because we want to just play it for an hour here and there with no distractions. Might even be hard to play with distractions. But this Donkey Kong franchise, we know we can play, and we had this game on the shelf, and we wanted to get back into it, so we thought it was important to get back into it, and we're here. The Pesci Power Hour playthrough of Donkey Kong is official, and we're going to try to get this game knocked out over the next month, and then maybe jump back into Metroid, but you will see me playing some Nintendo games over the next month. We're going to get back into some Mario Kart. Squigs, if you want to play kart with us, and we always, we'll still be doing a little Rocket here and there because I'm getting pretty damn good at all Rocket. Fortnite Friday will exist, but integrating Nintendo back in. Mario Party Jamboree has been a game that Fatal bought, and I think he's going to convince that me and Reverend will probably get it. So if you are a Mario Party person, get your Mario Party in, and probably have some games with us down here. And I don't know which Luigi's Mansion is the new one. So before I bought Luigi's Mansion, I wanted to make sure I got the new one. Is 3 the new one, or I'm just confused. I don't know which one I played originally. I know I'm going to want to get back into the Luigi Mansions. Mario Wonder is a game that we know, and that new Mario Luigi game will be a game that we play. Okay, you're big on Mario Party, Squigs? Good. So, yeah. We'll have some players for Mario Party when that time comes. I'm probably going to be getting that Nintendo voucher that Barkley showed me where you get 2 Nintendo Switch games on digital, of course, for $100, 50 games a piece. And I think Mario Party Jamboree and either Mario Wonder or one of the Mario games I'll probably grab. Oh, yeah, someone's letting me borrow Wonder. So I might just get Jamboree and maybe one of the mansions. The new one is a remake of 2 from 3DS. Oh. So it's Luigi Mansions 2. So they do have a 3, but that's not the one I want. I sold a Switch game today for $250. Damn. What game was that? Gentlemen, welcome to Tropical Freeze. I know there's some people out there that enjoy this game. Let's see if we could give it hell. Let's see if we could be one of the few, one of the proud that get this game under their list of beaten games. We have a good list, and we're very happy for that list. And we'll go from there.
What up,
3
brother?
is better. Hello?
How you doing? Good morning. Or good afternoon.
What up? Yeah, I'm live. I'm streaming Tropical Freeze at the moment.
Yeah, I saw it. You went live early today.
Well, just because I was playing this game for a little bit.
How's
3
it
is
going?
better than 2, but I still like 2. Worms WMD. That's also a fun-ass game. Should play on stream. Alright. It's $6 on Switch right now. Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna put in my Steam card? I'm gonna put that Owl Boy game in my. Well, I remember Squigs. Put Owl Boy. Boom, there it is. It's 20. Add to your wish list. Interesting. Yeah, I like this, Squigs, this Owl Boy. We'll give it a try. It's $20 right now. You ever heard of Owl Boy, Barkley?
I've never heard of Olive Boy, no sir. Can't say that I'm privy to it.
No, either am I. I just found out about it from Squigs. Worms is a game to play with other people. Okay, basically trying to kill the other team's worms with a bunch of weapons. And yeah, Owlboy is legit, says Squigs. I guess a lot of the crowd wanted to know where I was at with the Sonic games as well. I guess I'll address that while I have the opportunity. Yeah, there will be some Sonic games going into the rotation. I figured might as well hit Sega while you can, and they got some games coming out, so maybe we'll turn Sonic thing into a Sonic thing, if you get my drift. But we're happy to get back into a little bit of Sonic, get back into the Sega swing of things, and get back into the Nintendo swing of things. Like I said, I'm going to be buying a couple games here with one of those vouchers, and I think that Mario Jamboree will be one of them. So we'll go from there. Now, are you able to use one of those vouchers on Steam, or do you have to go on an internet? Or
No, you got to go on.
Switch?
You got to go on the. You got to go on the Nintendo shop.
Nintendo
It's
shop,
only
I
good.
meant.
It's only good for Nintendo games. First party games only, I believe.
Sonic Mania and Sonic CD are legit, says Squigs. The new one also, I think it's called Sonic Superstars. Yeah, there was the Sonic Superstars I wanted to get, and this one with Shadow. Someone told me Astrobot's pretty good too, but I don't want to pay $60 for it. Did I hit the right button? Let's give it hell. We're going in, Squigs. Did you beat this game, Barkley?
Which games? Which game?
Tropical Freeze?
Oh yeah, yeah. I beat that during the Steam marathon.
Steam Marathon. It's a Nintendo game.
I was being facetious, Pesci. I've never even heard of it.
Oh, it's Donkey Kong.
Oh, nice. I love Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze Donkey Kong game. I gotta get used to the buttons again, Squish. I thought there was a way to pull that up. Oh, you can't jump on those guys? Thought you could pull those up. Oh, there we go. There's all these tricks that you never learn to be able to get those coins, Squigs. I never understand that. Astrobot is one of the best games I played on PS5. I platinumed it on stream. Like that coin up there. How would you even get that? Wait, Z. Grab onto that. See what I mean, Squigs? How the hell do you get up there? Who's here?
Wigs.
What up, Squigs?
I'm driving right now, so if it's loud, I'll mute myself.
Oh, you're good. I just got that K.
Oh yeah. I think that. But I think what you have to do is that grass that you were hanging on to, you can like go up the side, and I think you have to go up there and then try to like fling yourself over to it.
I was able to jump on top of that other one and jump on it and I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the only thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to get the Kong thing. I hate when you can't get him sometimes, and I'm like, dude, how the hell?
Yeah, it's been a few years since I played the game, but I remember I did 100% it because it gets a little hard on some levels, but the game was so fun that I didn't care. I wanted to try to do everything I could.
Sure.
I was playing Donkey Kong Country 2 on stream the other night.
Donkey Kong Country 2. Okay, so is that the new one?
No, those are the old ones on the Super Nintendo.
Because they did. It looks like I was at GameStop yesterday. It looks like there's a new Donkey Kong on. That's what made me. Or they had one on the shelf.
There's a new one coming out in January, but it's a remaster of the one that came out on the Wii.
You're right back.
So, because it was Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3 on Super Nintendo, and then they did Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, and then Tropical Freeze on the Wii U, and then they remastered it for the Switch, and now they're remastering the Wii one for Switch.
You beat this game, right?
Yeah, said I got 100% on it. It does get hard on some levels. I think I have some clips on my Switch saved. I'll have to see if I can find that. There was times where like I would get lucky, like I would fall, but I would somehow land on like the edge of a platform. I'm like, holy fuck, how did I do that? But the game is fun. It's just it's so precise with the platforming, which is a good thing. But then it's also that makes the game harder because it knows that it's precise. So you have to do exactly what you're supposed to do to land on a platform or time a jump or whatever.
I forgot you could go in the water in this one.
Oh yeah, you do that in all the games. Swim. But I mean, if you beat Cuphead and shit like that, you should be able to beat it.
Yeah.
So one day you need to play Super Meat Boy. That game is hard as fuck.
I looked at I looked at a preview of that. I don't know why it just didn't look like something. I don't know. Maybe it didn't look like something I would like. Like
It's fun. It's
Owl
like-
Boy looks like something I can play.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy is literally just like each level gets harder to where you get different abilities where you can stick to the wall or like bounce off of the wall or whatever. So sometimes you have to time jumps, and then there's like some levels where you have to hang on to like this conveyor belt and it'll fling you up in the air, and then you have to land like on a tiny little platform. There's these levels where these things, they come out of these like portals and try to hit you, but if they miss you, it splits into like 5 different pieces. So then you have to also avoid that, and it just it's like locked onto you. So you have to fucking avoid that shit while also trying to jump or whatever. Like one of them is like you're in a cube and you have to wait until the wall of the cube completely disappears so you can get to the key under the floor, but that thing is chasing you the entire time, so you just have to basically stay alive. But it's fun as fuck. Another game I 100%ed, and it was very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
Very rage-inducing. Made me rage quit a few times.
Steph Curry with the
but-
pot. This boy. God, the music in Madden is great.
Tony Hawk always had the best music.
Oh yeah, I was just telling Pesci yesterday. I got Tony Hawk 1 and 2 on my Switch.
Oh yeah, I got it on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation because I'm like a Tony Hawk fiend. I want to get every version of every game.
Do you still skate in real life?
No, I wish I did. Like I want to get back into just riding a board, but not necessarily trying to like grind
I don't
rails.
skate.
And shit.
I don't skate as much as I should ever since I fractured my tibia, but that was my life for a long time, man.
Yeah, that was my childhood, and then
Nah, fuck that. I skated. I skated religiously until I was like 25, bro. Fuck childhood.
It was it was like childhood, teenage years. We'd go outside and skate from sun up to sundown, and then we'd go inside and play Tony Hawk all night. Like I still love skateboarding. Like I still buy skateboards and stuff like that.
Well, I was telling Punch the other day. The Mitchell and S Supreme collab was this week, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
I've got such a huge collection of Supreme, bro. But yeah, I've got a Fajito Rodriguez skate deck on my wall right behind me.
Yeah, I wish I would have kept some of my old boards, but like right now, I have one
Like,
old
for
one of my
instance-
cousins.
It says I only got 1 of 9 puzzle pieces, Squig. Jesus Christ, how did I miss that many?
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I beat the game, but then I think I had to go back and use guides to find certain stuff because I'm like, it's too fucking hard trying to find all these little secret areas. I
Yeah.
don't got time for all that.
Hey Squigs, do me a favor.
Yeah.
In the Discord, go into the chat Discord
Yeah.
channel and look at the picture that I sent Rev. You can see the latest on my Goku Black tattoo, but you can also see that board on the wall right behind me.
Okay. Yeah, I do have actually have the collector edition of Pro Skater 1 and 2 on Xbox. So I have like the Birdhouse deck.
That's funny that there was a collector edition on a Microsoft console, because when we were kids, that was a Sony exclusive. It was a PlayStation
Yeah,
exclusive.
I regret it now. I'm like, man, I should have got the PlayStation. I didn't have a PlayStation at the time, but I'm like, that's what everyone associates, Tony Hawk with. But when I was growing up, I played it on GameCube, so I
remember
didn't really play it on PlayStation.
during the halftime of the Super Bowl between the St. Louis Rams and the Tennessee Titans, I was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater that day, and that was the first day that I ever did a 900 in the video game.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that, man.
Yeah, see, I didn't get into them until it was right when Underground came out, and my cousin, he had the game and let me borrow it, and I was like, man, this was fucking awesome. Like, that's what got me into skateboarding, and then I went back and played all the old ones.
You never played any of the skate titles from EA?
No, I did. Like, I was...
Skate 3, baby!
That's when I was getting into my young teenage years was when
Yeah,
the first one came out. So, yeah, I was all into it.
Skate was great, man. Skate was undefeated.
I just recently got 2, so now I have all 3 of them on the 360. Oh yeah, that's a cool board and a cool tattoo.
You like that deck? Yeah, that's a Rodriguez deck.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not done with Goku yet there. We still have to do Zamasu on the bottom of my arm, and we have to finish his scythe and color him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna get, on the inside of my arm, it's basically the last of the space that I have remaining, and I don't know what to do in there, man. Like, I'm tempted to go Golden Frieza, but I would also like to put the Gammas in there. Or maybe just do something completely random and put like Yajirobe in there. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yajirobe was my dude, man. You
Yeah,
watched
I thought
Dragon
about-
You watched a bit of Dragon Ball, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched all of Dragon Ball and like half of Z, and it got to a point where I had to watch a movie to understand what was going on, and then I like fell off of it. I forgot what character it was, but it was like, we meet again, Gohan. I'm like, when the fuck did he meet him? I was like, I don't remember that shit.
On Monday, so there's that new series that just came out, Dragon Ball Daima. They've packaged the first 3 episodes into a movie, so I'm going to see the first 3 episodes of Daima on Monday in theaters.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Because that's the last thing that Toriyama touched before his passing, you know? We're never
Yeah, I've
gonna
been
have...
wanting to try that Sandland game. It looked kind of cool. I know he
Yeah.
worked on that.
Yeah. The loss of a legend, man.
Yeah, I was pretty sad
Too
about it when I
young.
read the
Too
news.
young.
It's like, man.
Younger than my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I've in the last year I've been getting really into One Piece, so that's been my
Yeah, One Piece
thing.
is good.
Yeah, I kind of fell off the last few months. I got to a point where I was like, I'm not really into this part of the story, and then I just got busy with life, so I've been slowly getting back into it. I think I'm like around like 660, something like that.
Have you watched any of the live action One Piece that Netflix made? Was it any good?
Yeah, that's actually what got me in to watch One Piece because
Huh.
I was never super into anime other than like Dragon Ball, and I
Right.
saw that and I was like, oh, I've heard of that. I was like, I've heard of it before, but I was like, it's only 8 episodes, you know, I'll give it a try. And I was like, man, this is actually kind of fucking cool. So I was like, all right, I'll check the anime out, and I was like, wow, this is way better. But they did do a good job with the live action. I went back and rewatched it after I watched a good amount of One Piece, and I was like, oh, now I'm noticing so much little Easter eggs and shit sprinkled throughout. And they got season 2 coming out soon. I'm excited about that. I think they actually just came out with a new DVD for One Piece. I need to get. I'm trying to get all the episodes. I got every single one that they've released so far, except for the newest one, which I think is like around 900.
I don't think so, Daniels. Get that field goal unit out there, G. Oh, he's gonna go for it.
Y'all gonna be playing any games later tonight?
Yeah.
Going to my girlfriend's, but I always bring my game shit with me, so.
Yeah. Like we were saying, we're probably going to get back in the card again here soon and start, you know, we always play Rocket if you want to ever play Rocket with us.
Yeah. Said I
And
don't
Call
have
of Duty.
Smart.
And we're doing Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's something else I need to get into. Like I used to love Call of Duty, like back in the day, but I haven't played.
It's been a few years even since I played it.
I think Warzone was like the last time that I really played when that was big. But I saw some gameplay of 6. I'm like, wow, like you could tell like the graphics look a lot better now. So I was like, oh, that might actually be a cool little experience because for a few years it just felt like every game was the exact same thing.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Black Ops 6. It's definitely been a reinvigorating Call of Duty experience for me. Modern Warfare 3 was cool because it had all the maps that I played when I was in college, but like after a month, I was just like, this isn't really what I wanted, you know?
Is it a crossplay? Like you can have
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
I'll probably get it for PlayStation. I usually get them on Xbox, but
well, it's free on Game Pass, bro. Don't buy it.
Oh shit! Then yeah, I'll just download it on my Xbox.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, dude, get the free version.
Save your money, brother.
Yeah, if I don't have to buy it, Call of Duty, then I definitely wouldn't want to. Because I think the last one I remember buying was Black Ops 4. My friend was like, you gotta buy it so we can play and shit. Like, because we would play a little bit of Halo, but he was really into Call of Duty. So I was like, all right, I bought it and we never played it once together. I don't think I've ever played it, like played the online mode. And another friend did the same thing for the, I think it was called Cold War, whatever that one was.
Yeah.
Same thing, that one I don't think I even played anything of it. Story mode, multiplayer, nothing. But like Modern Warfare 2 through like Black Ops 2, that was like the golden era for me. Most people started at 4, Modern Warfare 1, but I didn't. Modern Warfare 2 was my first one.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was my first online Call of Duty.
Yeah, I only bought it because other people were playing it, and then they had that collector's edition with the night vision goggles. I was like, I want that shit, and so I got the game, and then I was like super into Modern Warfare 2, like doing the, you know, the sniper lobbies and all that shit. I was never good at zombies though. Like all my friends loved playing zombies, and I hated it because I was always like getting downed. Yeah, I need to get the new Mario Party because that'd be fun to play on
Yeah, we'll
stream.
do that for sure. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I've been into Mario Party since the fourth one. That was another one I got into a little late, but like I had all the GameCube ones growing up, and I would play them like religiously with my family. So a lot of the mini games I would just always win no matter what. And everyone's saying this new one is the best one they've done in a long time, so got high hopes.
The new what?
The new Mario Party.
Oh, okay.
Fatal got it already.
Yeah, Fatal
Yeah,
got it
this-
already. So
This is the third one on the Switch. I have the other two. I mean, I liked both of them, but the first one was really like bare bones. Like there was not a lot to it. It just got boring fast. And then the second one was way better. Yeah, I think they just tried to come out with it too fast, and then they should have done DLC for it. I was surprised they didn't do anything for it, and then they're just like, okay, now we're doing another one. I'm like, really? All right.
Just like the when Sony said that the PlayStation 5 has almost lived its lifespan, despite the fact that you've only been able to get one for like a year.
yeah, I'm not getting that PS5 Pro unless
Fuck
it's
that.
cheap.
I'm not. Well, I'm
If
not doing. I'm not
Mutahar-
buying
if
the
Mutahar
disc
says don't buy it, that guy knows more shit than I know. I'm not fucking buying it. Sorry, Sony. I'm not that
I'm
much
just
of a
not
mark.
buying. I'm not buying that fucking disc drive to put on the side. That it's already too fucking
No,
expensive.
they don't even make them anymore. What are you talking about? You'd have to go on eBay to get one. That's one of the
Yeah.
things Mutahar was talking about. He's like, they stopped making them in 2021. So if you want to go get one, well, here's one on eBay for $129 plus $40 shipping.
I thought they did a new one for the,
Nah,
the 5
Nah,
that plugs in the side of it.
no, they don't make them anymore. They exist, but they're not in physical production anymore,
Interesting.
according to some ordinary gamers, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like the only reason
Shout
I
out
would
to
even consider
Mutahar.
getting a Pro,
That guy knows a lot more than I do. I'll tell you that.
if it makes GTA 6 look fucking way fucking better, then I'd consider getting one. But other than that, I'll wait till the 6 to upgrade.
It's Muda.
Luda. Shake your money maker like somebody about to pay you.
You know, I'm excited for GTA 6, but you know you're not gonna be able to play it online for like 2 or 3 weeks probably.
Yeah.
Well, you got enough to do in the campaign then.
Yeah, that's what I like playing the campaign.
The campaign in GTA usually takes like a month, especially for a guy like you that wants to 100% that shit.
Yeah, trust me, I'm probably gonna like play the game several times through. I can't even count how many times I've played 5 all the way through. I've 100%ed it twice.
Jesus.
I've 100%ed San Andreas 3 times.
Wow.
Vice City.
San Andreas was like the most elaborate game they've ever made to this day.
San Andreas is. I want to play that. That and Vice
And
City.
San Andreas is literally so elaborate that your character
What up,
has
Billy?
a metabolism that you have to maintain.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Vice
I
City,
hate having to do that, but it's so cool.
Vice City was my favorite GTA growing up by far because it was basically just Scarface.
Yeah, see, I only really played San Andreas from that time, but in recent years when I went back and played, I'm like, okay, I was like, I see why everyone loves Vice City, but I'm like, San Andreas is still my favorite of the original trilogy, whatever you want to call it.
San Andreas was just groundbreaking. I mean, you could fly airplanes. It was just, you know,
Pack.
yeah, it was just groundbreaking.
Yeah, I fucking love San Andreas. That's a game that I like. If I think about it enough, I'm always like, oh, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna play it again. But 100%.
Yeah, San Andreas and
having it-
what's the other one? Vice City. I want to play.
Yeah, Vice City's great. You'll love Vice City. The music,
I don't think
especially.
we'll like 3.
Just
Three's
you're
a
not
little
gonna.
too basic.
Yeah, GTA 3 was like the beginning of a new era, though.
I mean, it's if you want to, it's a fast game. If you're just doing missions, straight through the missions, you can beat the game pretty fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vice City's legit. San Andreas, obviously. I'm a real big,
How do you
big
think
fan of
how do you think the port will run on a computer?
It's not gonna be on PC it's not gonna be on PC for at least a year because it's
I'm
console
talking about
exclusive.
Vice City. Vice City and
Oh.
them.
Oh,
Vice
yeah,
City's
I
on
know.
I think they
Steam right
work
now.
pretty well now. They had issues when they re-released them, but I think they're good now.
Okay.
Because even on, I first played them on Xbox and it was a little janky at first, but then when I played it a year later on the PlayStation, I was like, I could tell it was a lot better. The fuck is going on right? There's like a helicopter flying almost right over where I am. Must have been some wreck on the highway or something.
Shout out to Billy Sellers and shout out to the 5 in the bill.
Shout out to Billy Sellers, the real one.
And
Did you hear
Yeah,
what
this
happened?
fucking shit
Fucking
almost
Bowling
landed
blocked him.
I can't believe that. Billy, I can't believe Bolin treated you that way, brother. I mean, I can believe it. I'm sorry that he did, but just so you know, in a month or two, Billy, you're probably gonna get a message out of the blue where Bolin's claiming to forgive you and everything's good, and you know you're ready to start making donations again. We haven't heard
Yeah.
from you since August. Blah blah blah. Because that's exactly what he did to me, Billy.
I have to head out for a bit. I gotta help my mom move this weekend, so I'll be busy for a couple hours.
Thanks for stopping
those
in,
sto-
Squigs.
Good to
Yeah.
hear from you, Squigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pop in tonight and we'll play some games or something.
Sure,
Why don't you do
always.
that?
Always. Feel free.
Yeah, I'll be there.
See you then.
All right.
Yeah, Billy, also, all those stories that he's told about me that you've probably heard, none of those are true, brother. not even a little bit.
Not
I have
even a
no
little bit.
I have no
That's
DUIs.
sad.
There's nobody from OVW that lives near me. I have never hired a private investigator to investigate Bowen. None of that ever happened. All made up. That's another reason why I don't understand how he's got the balls to come on and chastise people who he says are making up lies about him. When that's what he does about everybody all day. You know? They ruined the kicking engine in this game. I can't make a fucking 20-yard field goal.
Yeah, I would love to, like I said, get us a basketball game and a football game that I would.
So I ended up buying a Game Pass for my Xbox downstairs last night, and MLB The Show is on console Game Pass. So if you want to play baseball on the console, we can do that. I'm always down with that.
Is that a hard
Kittle.
game to learn?
MLB The Show?
Yeah.
I doubt it. It's one of the most mainstream baseball time. I mean, it's been around for at least 20 years.
I still don't know what that does. Dude, there is some Fugazi shit with this game.
Some Fugazi shit.
No! Rufio! Remember when Hulk's like, Rufio? Rufio? Ruby. Ruby. Oh! I'm on that monkey shit, Squigs.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, boo. Hey, man. Hey, somebody get Bruce. Somebody get Bruce out here. Welcome to Bukaka Fields. Come on, man. Don't act like my girl. What up, Bill Bones? Yeah, Bill, we're doing a little Donkey Kong. I heard DSP wants 40,000 to play Stellar Blade. Dude, if that motherfucker is able to raise that kind of coin for that, and they just mark out just to see that game played. I bet his dents were looking at that, the ones that have been putting up the money like, holy shit, I don't think I can keep going that much, man. It's eventually, it's like Duty said. They dent for like a month or two, and then eventually it kind of maybe like sinks into some of them how much money they're really putting up.
He said
jump
sinks
higher.
in how much money they're putting
He
up.
said Pig Roach Lux. It's insanity. It is.
Bill Bones! So I'm gonna take credit for bringing Joe Pesci in
Well,
on the dark side Phil lore.
well, what's crazy is,
It took me months of convincing to get
for
him
instance,
to
he
watch.
just blocked Void. So Void
Did he?
gone.
He officially
That-
blocked it?
Yeah,
On the day
Void
that we
was
were
blocked.
watching or after that?
It was.
The day that you and I were watching or the day or
I
sometime
think it
after
was a
that?
day or something after that because
Yeah, because he was back in
he's
the
been
chat
in
that
Raw
day, so-
Phil, and I think his fucking Bill Bones said, "Hey, Barkley." And what's funny is, Bill, is I wonder if, like, for instance, Iron Chef Sequoia or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, that guy who said he'd retire and he could afford all that money. Does he realize how much actual money of that could be his if he stays around for that long? Like that'd be a sick amount of money if that dude really sticks around. I was hoping he was gonna go 1 week because his numbers were getting low on that Stranger Things game. He was at 125, 150, and I was like, whoa. I was like, wow, no rage quit, no complaining, and it was only because he had like 200 in the King's coffers.
Well,
He
I
said,
think,
yeah, the
Bill
Pig Roach
Bones-
vortex I'm trying to get out of.
I think Bill Bones really said it best, and you know, it's funny for the amount of years that I've been watching DSP and the amount of detractor content that I've taken in. I've never heard anybody describe it quite how Bill Bones did. Darkside Phil is not addicted to money.
Interesting. He said, I saw
Dark-
Pig Roach was trying to convert him back to the fold in Twitter DMs.
Darkside Phil is not addicted to money. Darkside Phil is addicted to begging. That's what Bill Bones said.
Yeah.
And that's a way of thinking about it that I had absolutely never considered, and I had never heard anybody else consider. That's a Bill Bones original right there. And it's
Hey
very,
guys.
it's very true.
What up?
It's very true.
Oh
I'm
my
doing a
God.
couple different streams today, Reverend. I went live early, but I'm gonna probably end in like an hour or something to go get food and a couple things. And
Oh, that's what you're doing, huh? I thought maybe you were doing a marathon.
no, Iron Chef is a hold on, let me read this. Iron Chef is a whale, but DSP act like he's having a resurgence. Yeah, the resurgence is crazy. The guy's not having a resurgence at all. Begging, everything's up. Money is up. That's it. His definition
Oh,
of
man.
resurgence was money.
I'm really tempted to get this MetaQuest headset because you can like watch sport. Have you seen the commercial, Pesci? The basketball.
I think he's obsessed with spending, Bill. He said his whale fucking gifted him that PS5. Lie. No way.
No way. Just like the whale who gifted him the PC or the fighting stick. Or the fucking credits that he was using to buy games on his PlayStation
credits.
Pro.
Well, I think the credits might have been real because of this comment he made. I got to get the game that the guy who said gave me the credits said to get.
Yeah, well.
Let me ask you guys something. This isn't joking. This isn't joking around, having fun, cutting up, all that shit. This is serious talk. My wife called me a minute ago and said, and I was just telling Punch about it. Said my daughter had an altercation with a little girl at the park.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta quit. I gotta quit saying and joking around and saying the shit that I say. Because apparently she
I didn't know you
called
were.
this
I didn't know
little
you
girl.
had those kind of talks with your daughter about that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, you shouldn't talk like that around the kid. What did your daughter say, Reverend? Spit it out.
She called this girl a monkey.
Hold on a second. Pesci's live, brother.
No, I'm just saying. I'm being honest. That's what she said. That's what my wife
She
told.
said it
My
to
wife
a-
told me.
to a little black girl.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
I'm just. I'm embarrassed as all hell, and I don't know what to say.
Well, I think this would be a good time, and this is just. I don't have any children, right? I have godkids, and they're in high school now, but this could be a good opportunity. This could be a good opportunity.
Yeah.
You could take your little girl out for some ice cream,
Yeah.
and since you already live in North Carolina,
Yeah.
Maybe you can take her to a, I don't know, a Civil War memorial of some sort, some kind of statue.
A Civil
you know?
War memorial. Get this guy out of here.
Apparently,
What was the Civil War fought? What was the Civil War fought over, Pesci?
Well, apparently, if Reverend is saying the word monkey around his daughter, he's
Well,
gotta
yeah, don't
stop
talk like that around your school-age daughter. That's on Reverend.
Dude, that
trying to
ain't no
help him.
fucking. That's not on no kid right there.
I'm trying to help the kid here, you know? It's either on mom or
I
dad.
don't like.
You're breaking up, Reverend. You're breaking up, Reverend. Can't hear you, Reverend.
Hello.
Yeah, you're going in and out, brother. Oh, all right, see you. Is that better?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
No, I don't really talk like that. Like, I mean, the only time I ever, joke
She must
around
have
and
saw
shit
it on
like that is,
TV. She must have saw it on TikTok or TV or social media. You got to start monitoring her device time, brother. How old is she? How old is she? How old is she?
she's 9, but she when she goes over to my wife's parents and she goes and sees, some of my family. I mean, my family talks like that shit all the time. My brother's a horrible
Well,
racist man.
Bill Bones says next he'll be calling the Hispanics beaners. LOL.
You're gonna have to explain very kindly to your family that they're gonna have to change their behavior when your daughter's around, or they're gonna have to get used to not seeing your daughter. Because you can't be raising a white supremacist child.
How old is your daughter? She's
No.
11.
She's 9. She's 9, Pesci.
She's 9 and she knows the
Third-
monkey reference? That's fucked up.
4th grade, right? What, 3rd or 4th grade, Reverend?
Third grade.
I mean, dude, I might have even been locked up at 9 years old and I wasn't even talking like that.
What would you have been locked
I
up
mean-
at 9 for? Jesus.
No, I wasn't locked up.
Come
I was
back,
locked up at
music.
13.
It's
13 was
very,
the first time I was
it's
locked
very
up in
embarrassing.
Juvenile Delinquent Center, Berkeley. Yeah, you can check my resume. 13, I was
Check
locked
my
up.
resume.
So what? So apparently, what happened is they were out there playing ball of some sort, and the little girl took the ball and ran off. And my daughter asked her to give it back, and she just kept running with it. And apparently,
She's so fast.
It's fucking
my daughter is
Richardson
my-
over here.
She couldn't catch it
My-
because she was so fast.
Shakari Richardson.
No.
You know that Olympian?
My daughter, if you believe it or not, my daughter is overweight. She does take after the family genes. I mean, she's not, seriously, but she's in the, the 99 percentile.
Well, that's a completely different conversation, but that's not good either.
No,
This is-
I know. Well, we're
You can't blame the genetics. This is a reflection directly, and I don't want to be rude here, but this is a direct reflection of her parenting.
Oh my God.
You can't blame the genetics, Reverend. I'm sorry. It's not gonna work.
I know. I'm very
You can have her in-
embarrassed.
You can have her in sports. No, I'm talking about the obesity thing. You need to get her weight under
Oh yeah,
control.
no. I know. We're working on that. We're trying. We're doing
It'll
walks
have
every day
Parkinson's
and
by the
shit
time
like
she's
that. Now.
18, man. Fuck.
We're doing walks and shit like that now. We're working on that. But no.
Send her to fat camp, bro. Send her to fat camp.
Man, where the hell is there a fat camp? And I'm not gonna send them to fat camp.
They're all over the place. Are you kidding me? I could find probably 5 or 6 people in Charlotte on Instagram that have
Send
boot
her to
camps.
fat camp. How?
Well, they don't call them fat camps anymore. They
Hey,
call them
you
they
can
call
tell
them
he
boot
has no
camps.
kids.
They call them boot camps now because everybody's so fucking sensitive. But when I was growing up, they were called fat camps.
I mean, my wonderful relationship with my wife is already at strain. Now I should just, hey, let's send her to fat camp. You know.
What
They-
the
Why don't
fuck?
you join it too?
Is there any truth to the rumor I heard from Jimmy Thunder that you're thinking about purchasing a Peloton?
She wants one. I'm not gonna get one of them actual Pelotons. I'm gonna get her one of those damn.
You should get the
fucking
rowing.
knockoff brand things.
No. You should go to Peloton and get the rowing machine, Reverend. Get the rowing machine. Don't get the bike. And I can give you my
That's neither
referral.
here.
Why I
can give
can't
you
get
my
over
re-
there,
I-
man?
I can give you my
That's
referral, my referral code, if you're serious.
Yeah.
Because I've had a Peloton since 2017, brother.
Well, that's neither here nor there right now. I'm kind of in a
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about this damn.
Well, you have to. You're gonna have to.
God almighty.
You're gonna have to simply explain racism to your daughter, and you're gonna have to tell your daughter. You're gonna have to tell your daughter that there's some members in your family that are politically incorrect individuals, and that she shouldn't listen to those people. She shouldn't mirror those people. You got to be gentle about it. Don't yell at her.
Hell, man, like this is what I get, you know. This is what I get, you know. Just family. I try to shield her from a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? That's just there's just
Oh, it's
too much
important.
damn hillbilly redneck shit in my family. And,
In two more grades, she's gonna be around some pretty, socially sophisticated kids. Especially if she's not using social media or anything, you know. All these kids are on fucking TikTok by the time they're 7 years old now. Just take her to go get some ice cream, and you're gonna have to explain the concepts of modern racism to her and why she can't act that way. That's all. You got a bigger issue with the weight, if you're asking me. This little comment, like I said, you could fix this with an ice cream cone. And historically, the bond is much stronger between father and daughter and mother and son. So she's looking up to you. You're her guiding light. You know what I mean?
you know, when I'm talking to you guys, she always walking around and coming downstairs and shit like that. So she probably hears me talking shit. I know she hears it from her damn Pop and Gigi.
Well, I know she didn't
Oh,
tell
damn.
I know she didn't hear you saying anything about monkeys in here.
No, you never heard me say anything about that. I've never said monkeys on the show. So I don't talk like that. I don't fucking say those kind of shits. Especially around her, I don't really say anything like that. I mean, I definitely don't use the hard R word, and I don't never use that N word anyway. I mean, that's just, I know better than to say that shit, but fucking, man, we gotta figure that shit.
Bro,
All right, I gotta go.
I think the bottom line is I don't want to be like completely heartless here, but you're raising a child in a part of the country. You're raising a child in a part of the country that has a history, Reverend. You get what I'm saying? So her social experience is going to be much different.
Oh,
Oh, you're breaking up again, Rev.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Ice cream.
I'm in a bad. I'm in a bad area right now. I'm freaking over here doing some. They had me working today, so I'm working. I should be home probably about, I don't know, 7:38 tonight. If y'all want to do some COD, I'm good for it.
okay.
All right.
Whatever.
All right, brother.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can stay up a little bit later.
All right.
All right. I'll holler at y'all later.
Later.
Later, buddy.
Wow, fucking Ohio State is laying the smackdown on Purdue. Jesus.
Except for that year that kid was gonna die. Isn't it crazy?
And hey, you want to guess? Hey, Pesci, you want to guess the score in the Texas-Florida game?
In the what?
Texas Longhorns versus the Florida Gators. Currently in the second quarter.
How much?
Longhorns are up 27-0. Tim Tebow is gone. Miami is currently losing to Georgia Tech.
Oh, I can't.
Interesting. That's only the second quarter. There's a lot of football left. Number 16, Ole Miss plays host to the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs today. That'll be an interesting game. I'll take Ole Miss in that. Wow.
Good to see
Oregon's-
you, Bill.
Bill Bones! What up, G?
I don't mind being part of the DSP Vortex because I want to see how this fucking thing's gonna end.
That's I don't know if you're still there, Bill Bones, but I don't know how Phil expects to reach age 60, man, because what's he gonna be doing?
And I think the
Streaming
DSP politics thing is, I think it's genius.
It's not gonna
because
work out though, because everybody
His
knows he's not registered
his
to
gameplay
vote.
is so boring that we would rather listen to him just talk about whatever the fuck he's gonna talk about.
As
and
soon
go
as
from
that DS politics starts,
You only want to watch him game if you're watching This Is How You Don't Play.
as soon as DS politics starts, Duty's discovery that Phil is not a registered voter is going to become mainstream news, and I promise you, DS politics will not last 3 months.
I think that's bullshit, though. Like, who gives
You're
a
out
fuck
here-
if the dude's not political? That's what's gonna make the show better. It's like
Because
bowling.
because if you're out here doing a
As long as
political
DSP
segment-
does it, as long as he comes out and says that and goes, listen, I want everyone to know I'm
he's not going to say
registered to
that.
vote."
He's not going to say that.
I wish he would, because if he
He's
at
gonna-
least comes
that'll
out
make-
and says that,
That'll give Duty a win though, because he's already attacked Duty for making that video multiple times.
what up, Nick F? Yeah, I was smoking a little weed playing the game.
There's no way that I can take a person serious or watch if they're doing a political segment and I know that they're not a registered voter. What business do you have? Who cares about your opinion if you don't vote? Why don't you vote if you're so adamant about your opinion? Oh, because my vote doesn't matter. I live in a blue state. Vote for yourself, bro. Who gives a fuck? Do you think California was going for Trump? Does that mean that I should have voted for Kamala? Get the fuck out of here, man. Guy's a clown. Piss me off. Fuck you, Phil. I can already see Jade during the DS Politics segment. It's drama.
The DSP
drama.
politics is gonna be awesome.
It's drama.
I'm telling you. Hey, you know what every detractor doesn't want to admit? I mean, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have a problem admitting it, but they're all going to be there for show one. Every one of those detractors that ever detracted off Phil is going to watch
100%.
DSP Politics day one, no matter what. That fucking
On
day
Raw
one. I don't
Phil.
know what's going to happen day two. Is it like just a trash show? But look, what everybody always likes is him talking. Whether it's about bullshit, you know, his gaming is boring. He doesn't realize that watching him game is boring unless he's playing Street Fighter or a game where you know he's going to get frustrated. Like, if he's playing a game where you know, look, first 20 minutes, this dude's fucked. That's fun.
And
Nick
it's
F
Donkey
said,
Kong.
Callie actually went 40% red. Kind of
Yeah.
crazy. They still
Yeah.
say my vote don't matter.
If you look at the individual California map, it's actually a sea of red, and it had me thinking the other night. maybe there's a possibility that in the near future, especially since Gavin is termed out, maybe California will be having a Republican governor moving into the capital. That would be something. Because he's not wrong. Like I said, I mean, you pull up the chart, and the only parts of California that were blue were the metros, the Bay Area, LA, even San Bernardino was red. The whole state was red. And a lot less people show up to vote for governor than they do for president. So a Republican could get elected governor. This game looks sick, Pesci. I'm watching you play on Facebook right now. I started watching on Facebook because there's no latency. It's straight live. I don't know why YouTube does that, man. Oh, I love the graphics in this game. Where's Diddy at, yo? Where's Diddy Kong?
He's in it.
Nice. You got the old man with you right now? Nice. Oh, this is great. We got audio? Oh yeah, I gotta have the sound effects. I don't think Phil played this one, Bill
Wait, hold
Bones.
on. They said this game is low-key one of the best platformers of all time. Interesting. DSP is a hermit and a phony. He just wants a cash grab. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, people are going to watch him no matter what. So, look, him doing this is a win for the people that are in the vortex. Because,
It'll
dude,
probably make him. It'll make him some money, but
that Stranger Things game, I couldn't watch him play that game.
it's
And not
gonna
even that I
last.
even watch his gaming.
His DS politics won't even last 3 months, I promise. He's gonna wage quit it.
He's going to wage quit it.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
people are-
You know
people
where
are-
it could be
people
a
don't
success?
care.
You know what I
People
would like to
like
say to him?
Jay.
All right, Phil. This is what I would say to him. All right, DSP. If you don't bring up contributions on this political show and you treat it like a project and you put that
Never
fucking
gonna
DSP
happen.
shit
Never
to the
gonna
side.
happen. Never
do
gonna
that.
happen.
If you
Never
could
gonna
do
happen.
that, okay, maybe we could take it a little bit more serious.
He's
No
not
contribution
capable
talk.
of doing it. He's not capable of doing that. This is his job as well as his hobby. The whole reason he's doing the show is so he can support his family,
And
etc.,
you know what?
etc.
We're gonna go on a limb. DSP Politics, at least for the first show, we should restream it here.
But it'll be
Me
during
and
the
you,
middle of the
Barkley,
day,
should
won't it?
fucking restream it.
Will it be at night?
It's gotta
It's
be
at
at
night.
night. So he's gonna
Yeah.
do it on a night where it's gonna be like a nighttime kick stream.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. You're gonna ask me twice. I'm telling you though, like his whales are not political people. They are not going to support this.
I don't think so either, but he's got enough idiots over there on Kick that have been subbing him crazy, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know it's kind of nuts.
And if
He got-
and
he got
someone
20
said
gifted
he
on-
might be trying to bring Void back, was he trying to bring Void back?
I don't know.
Or is
Didn't hear
Void
about
not
that.
coming back no matter what?
But yesterday, during the podcast, he got gifted 25 subs on YouTube also. That's like $70. Yeah, this game looks sick. I should play this. How much was this game, Pesci?
You know what it is on Nintendo. It's probably a little bit lower than when I first got it, but I think I paid full price, 60 or something.
Mm.
It might be cheaper now because they're about to come
Yeah,
out.
if you
with
want me
another-
to, if you want me to show you later how to get one of those game vouchers, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to do some grocery shopping today. Like I said, I'll probably be on for like 30 more minutes. I'll be in Discord all day, but I'm going grocery shopping.
Mm.
Oh, 30? Okay, 30 might make sense. Maybe that's what... Okay. You've seen it as low... Yeah. Nintendo price... I just was at GameStop yesterday. And, dude, any game that you would have wanted was 60.
Yeah, the Nintendo games never go on sale. That's why that game voucher is such a great program. I mean, you think about it, in reality, it only saves you like $30, but, you know, if you play the amount of games that you play, it makes a lot of sense, you know. And I don't know
My buddy's
if
gonna
it,
let me borrow Wonder. And I want to get this new, the new Luigi's Mansion that came out, and probably Mario Party. I think Mario Party would be fun.
yeah,
As long as
Mario
we get
Party
the
would be great.
players.
Luigi's
And I know
Mansion 3.
I know a couple girls that play it too. Maybe they'll start coming back around.
Luigi's Mansion 3 came out in 2019.
Oh, Bill Bones. Here we go. I got it for $25, but the cheapest you really see it is $40. Oh, you play this game, Bill Bones?
Not shocked.
Glad fucking to have Bill Bones when I'm playing a game like this around. I am starting Rise of Ronin soon. Bill, probably this next couple days, or maybe even, yeah, sometime this month.
Don't forget that your Lords of the Fallen is on Game Pass.
Yeah,
I love it.
I wonder if I really want to play that right away.
It got very underwhelming reviews. I think even Cowboy shat on it.
What kind are you making?
What are you talking about?
Tracy said he was going to be starting some rice-a-roni.
The San
Rice-a-roni.
Francisco treat.
No, I
Did
said
you
I'm
say
going.
rice-a-roni?
I said I'm going grocery shopping.
Oh, okay.
This is crazy, man. I'm looking at a.
Yeah, I'm staying live for like a half hour more, and then I'm gonna go grocery shop. I'm gonna be in Discord now.
Oh,
Reverend, I'm looking at an old Sears catalog right now, and I'm looking at I'm looking at the TVs, the big screen TVs. You know, the old school ones that were like 200 pounds. That were big giant squares.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Had one, yeah.
Mitsubishi True HD TV, 50-inch diagonal projection, analog TV performance, comb filter for the best in color and picture clarity.
What was it, like $5,000?
$4,999.
I got it, baby. I said $5,000.
Good grief, man. And I'm sorry, that's the 60-inch. The 50-inch is
hey,
4,000.
Squiggles just brought it up. I said Rise of Ronin, and Reverend thought I said Rice of Ronin.
Rice of Ronin. Not shocked.
Oh, I thought you said rice-a-roni.
No, I
The
said
San
Rise of
Francisco
Ronin.
treat.
Well, it's similar. Oh.
We're definitely gonna be doing some Sonic games. We're bringing Sonic back into the fold.
No better than Reverend.
Sonic the
You
Hedgehog.
probably are right now. Oh,
Yeah, Fatal, I'm gonna be buying that Mario Party Jamboree. I already decided.
Hell yeah. I see you're playing Donkey Kong right now. I got you pulled up on the TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I got breaking news from our boy Rev Sauce on Facebook.
Oh God.
Baron Corbin is expected to sign with AEW in the coming weeks.
what's he gonna be called?
He's gonna be in the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm sorry, man, but this is the official. Every single person on this Discord right now, except for me, does not like Baron Corbin. Why is Tony Khan signing an NXT reject? Why? That's the alternative, Tony?
I
Fuck
don't
you,
think I ever
man.
He's,
like Baron
he's got to
Corbin.
collect that action figure, bro.
Fuck your stupid ass company.
Vince
Fuck
McMahon
your-
loved Baron Corbin.
Like
Like a son.
I thought Baron Corbin
I love
was okay.
Baron Corbin. I thought he was great, man. Didn't like him on the
I thought
Colts.
he was
Loved him in
okay.
WWE.
He was okay whenever he had hair.
That wasn't long.
And he lost all his hair and became homeless, and you're just like, that whole, homeless thing was just the stupidest thing in the world, man.
I'm
Like,
sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But out of sheer principle, if Tony Khan signs Baron Corbin, you should never watch AEW again, Pesci.
Not gonna happen. I've watched AEW since the beginning, bro.
that was the thing with Baron Corbin. These stupid, and that was during the Vince McMahon era, I guess, whenever they freaking made him, whenever he lost the King of the Ring or whatever, and they made him like a homeless bum or whatever. And I'm like, don't they know that we know that he's still getting a check from WWE? Because why would he be there? Why would they be filming him if he wasn't?
Well, the
fucking
only thing that proves
still
if he
getting a
gets
check?
Baron Corbin is they're not the alternative anymore. They're
Yeah.
literally the WWE guys.
WWE Light. WWE Light.
They're the WWE guys that you I guess hope those wrestlers made it. I mean, not Baron Corbin, but Lashley, MVP.
Bro, it's the XFL or the Arena Football League, literally.
I like Bobby
WWE
Lashley.
WWE is the NFL, and AEW is the XFL. Period. It's really that simple. And you don't watch XFL football, so why would you watch AEW wrestling? I mean,
And what's
that's the way
TNA?
I think. TNA is arena football.
I like
Or
I like
TNA is
MVP.
Division III college football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like MVP. I think he's probably the best manager in the business right now. He's like a great promo. I think he's wonderful, and I support him fully if he wants to get Tony Khan's money. Congrats. Absolutely,
Yeah,
take that damn money.
I don't know why WWE couldn't find something to do with him, because I agree with you completely.
He's great.
He was killing it with
Great.
Bobby. He was killing it with Bobby Lashley. You know.
Yeah, he's great. He's got that damn.
Hey, Squiggles, ain't that funny?
Yeah, he was killing it with Bobby Lashley. And that's
He's
exactly. I mean, that's what he was turning into. Was like a Black Paul Heyman. You know?
Yeah. So if Tony
And then
Khan
they
wants to
just,
pay him,
I don't understand why they only had him attached to Bobby Lashley. Like they could have put an MVP on Sandow. Sorry, not Sandow. Fucking Priest. Damien Sandow.
so like if
Fucking
Tony Khan
Sandow.
wants to.
I love Damien
If
Sandow.
if Tony Khan wants to pay each one of those guys probably $2 million a year, let him do it. Congrats.
I don't
Let
think
him do it.
I don't think MVP is getting $2 million. Alex.
Oh shit.
You don't think
There's a
so?
lot of.
I don't think
Come
he's
on
paying
now.
I don't. I don't think there's.
If
I don't
someone
think there's
like-
hardly.
that chick, what's her name? Io Sky or not Io Sky? Who's that little Asian chick? She only
Rio.
makes like Rio. Yeah, she only makes like 700,000. You think MVP is getting twice her salary?
Rio was never in WWE, and Tony Khan seems to put these people from WWE up on a pedestal. You know, he gave John Moxley $5 million fucking dollars. You know, he gave
Wait.
Sasha 6. Like
Oh god.
Bryan Danielson, he got whatever he got. You know, like so. Claudio got a big multi-million-dollar contract. So
I definitely think MVP is
if
worth
he's
$2 million.
willing, yeah, if he's willing to give somebody like Claudio Castagnoli like $2 million a year, you don't think he's willing to shell out like $3 or $4 million for somebody like MVP?
Oh no, because
I'm-
Claudio's in the ring. Is MVP gonna wrestle? Like he's not gonna have shirts.
I don't think I don't know if he's gonna wrestle. I don't know what's wrong with him. He might be injured because he's a great
Yeah,
wrestler.
well, that was why he was turned into a manager in WWE.
He's not no slouch.
He's got really bad
Yeah,
back
he's-
problems.
Things made
he's-
multi-million dollars there and only wrestled a handful of matches.
Then again, AEW is the land of the doctors who magically find out a way to clear you medically to compete.
Big
And
Show says he wants one
IE's
more match.
Soraya. Why doesn't what's his name? Why doesn't that fucking commentator who had the feud with McAfee on NXT go become a wrestler? Corey Graves. Why doesn't he go become?
He was a wrestler. He
I know
was a
what I'm saying.
wrestler.
Right, but the WWE doctors won't clear him. So if he wants to wrestle so badly, why doesn't he just fuck off to AEW so I don't have to hear him anymore?
Because he's
That was
because
clear him.
Paid very well.
Yeah, I bet he is.
he loves money.
Well, they'll clear him they'll clear him medically in AEW. They got magical doctors over there, man. The fact that they let the Hardys back in the ring after that swanton that Jeff took off that fucking the rafters and that like some straight ECW shit out of '97. Like, come on, man.
Nah,
Now
I
he's
think
TNA
MVP
Tag Team Champion.
That's crazy.
MVP, definitely Bobby Lashley's worth, $2 million. I mean, shit. And it's fucking pocket change. That's walking around money. Don't you think
how-
Orange Cassidy's
This is how you know what
What do you
Punk
think-
said. This is how you know what Punk said when he did that interview with Ariel Helwani, where he talked about the business model that AEW
What did he do
uses
there?
is not predicated on generating a profit, because Vince McMahon would never pay a wrestler $3 million unless he knew that he could make $5 million off of that wrestler. You understand what I'm saying? There's absolutely no scientific, mathematical, or statistical way that you're ever going to get $2 million out of Bobby Lashley on AEW television. I'm not saying that Tony wouldn't pay him $2 million regardless, but I'm just saying this just proves CM Punk was right, that AEW's business model is not one that's predicated on turning a profit. So therefore, I think it's safe for us to all assume that AEW is not a profitable company. It has never
Well, of
been.
course not.
It has
Yeah,
never
who
been.
cares?
Well, I'm just like that was one of Brett Sauce's and a couple other people's big
Oh, yeah.
things.
No, I mean-
It's a profitable company. They're making $300 million a year or whatever. I'm like,
No.
how?
This is
You
the
just went out and gave Bobby Lashley $2 million. How you gonna-
That first year when they were actually selling out buildings, those first couple of years, they might have made some money.
Sure.
And they had like
When they had
guys like
nobody on
Jack
their
Perry under
roster.
contract and they weren't paying
Yeah.
guys millions. They might have
didn't
made
have-
something then.
They didn't
but-
have the Edges and the Sorayas
Yeah.
and the
Once
fucking
they
Bobby
started
Lashleys.
signing, once they started signing people like Danielson and fucking all
This is
them, they
basically
started
like-
losing money.
This is
Yeah.
basically like in real life fantasy booking. All that shit that Tony Khan did in those notebooks when he was
Yeah.
a kid. Now he's doing it with real people.
And he
on
was
television.
overpaying the guys like Orange Cassidy and Marco Stunt and fucking
Uh-huh.
Luchasaurus in the beginning.
What
and
about Action
Pentagon and all that.
Andretti? Action Andretti.
so,
No, that was
So
after. That
this
was
is-
way later. They were already fucking
Yeah.
up by the time Andretti came out.
Yep.
Barkley, this is how you got to look at it, brother. They just got a raise, or whatever you want to call it, a raise. They're going to get $500 million for the next, 5 years or whatever that damn deal is.
Tony spends $100 million in a year.
Huh?
Tony spends $100 million a year.
Yeah,
He
on a
does.
song.
I'll
On a
bet
fucking
you,
song.
I'll bet you. Yeah, I'll bet you $5 that Tony Khan is not drawing a check off of AEW. He doesn't need to. I mean, he's gonna do it just fine. You
So
know,
this is as of September 20th, 2024, so about a month ago, okay? It costs $600,000 at minimum to produce one episode of AEW television. $600,000.
Mhm.
So if you just real quick, I mean, if my math
Which
is
they
correct,
said is a steal in the world, in that
Well,
world.
if my math is correct, and it usually always is, that's 170 million per year on television production alone. So even if they're getting 100 million a year out of this fucking fugazi contract that they have, they're still 70 million short.
Yup.
The company is not profitable.
Nope.
Period. It is a joke promotion.
They're
It
paying
is
that
not-
70 million in their contracts and their
it is
superstars and
not-
their
it is
medical and
not-
shit.
It is not predicated on drawing money. It is not predicated on selling tickets. They only have one merchandise table, literal fold-out table. I went to the 4-year anniversary show, Edge's AEW television in-ring debut. I was there live, brother. They had one fucking fold-out table from Walmart with some T-shirts on it. That was the extent of the merchandise at the show, at the TV. Okay, this company is a joke. Tony Khan, you're a joke. Give Dutch Mantel more than $5,000, you cheap twat. You gave
Oh,
MVP
God.
$2 million? Fucking hell.
What's his name had to call out Dave Meltzer? He put the video out, I think, today. Dutch's boy.
James?
Yeah, put out a Dutch
I love-
shitting on Dave Meltzer video today because Dave
I
Meltzer
love James. James
did
is...
did some reporting trying to shit on Dutch.
Let me tell you something. Bob Hazelwood don't got nothing on James. James is a G, man. That's like the British Chris Van Vliet right there. He's very,
Anyway,
very well
great.
spoken.
Anyway, congratulations, Baron Corbin, on your successful windfall of money that you're going to be receiving.
Literally. To work fucking three
Like
times.
Kevin-
To work 3 times a year.
Like Kevin Nash once said, you know, the rating is mine down, but my check stayed the same.
Remember that was another thing that Punk said in that Ariel Helwani discussion. He said, you know, these guys want to show up and, you know, film 2 or 3 vignettes and then fuck off for 3 weeks. Like that's not when he was talking about how they were setting up Collision, you know. He's like, you want to do that, you know, that's Wednesday night. The worst thing that ever happened, the official death of AEW was when CM Punk departed from the company, because the only way to save that promotion was having him be in charge of Collision. And now look at, I mean, the network wanted him so bad that they were like, we'll give you this show contingent on CM Punk being part of it.
And nobody could get along with him. Nobody could follow his
Why?
lead.
I mean,
and-
if you've got TV executives saying, we're going to give you 2 hours on Saturday night, however, we'll only do it if this guy's attached to it. Why the fuck are you taking the side of the Cucamonga kids and guys like Jack Perry over the TV network? They want Punk, not Perry.
because they wanted to be in the spotlight.
Like I said, his business is not predicated on generating profit. Otherwise, he would listen to the people that are filling his tank. We're gonna give you $100 million a year. Do what we say. Okay. You don't gotta ask me twice.
No!
Shit. I'll do it for $5 million.
I would have loved to have been in the room whenever Tony Khan was explaining to the TV executives, but we don't have CM Punk anymore, but we got Luke Perry's son. This guy right here. He's
Scapegoat.
gonna draw us.
And
We've
they
got
showed
the
him
son-
driving that black bus that he's driving.
We've got the son of the third lead from 90210. You know, not even the first lead or the second lead, the third lead. Jesus. A bench guy, you know. Luke Perry. I can't even remember a single thing he did outside of 90210, man. Literally.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, you're right.
I love that movie too.
You mean the TV show?
No, it was a movie. The one Luke Perry was in a movie. You mean the TV show? No, I don't. I mean the fucking movie they made with that hotter chick, I thought.
The hot one.
Yeah, they made a movie called Buffy the Vampire Slayer before they made the show.
the Sandlot too, wasn't he?
What about Sandlot?
Wasn't he in the Sandlot?
Who?
He was. Luke Perry.
No.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Sandlot.
Yeah, he
Tell
was in the
him.
Sandlot.
What character was he in
Tell
the
him.
Sandlot?
Oh, the bullshit little remake they made when I was in college. Not the original one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
bro. I was about to
Yeah.
say because I never. We don't even bring up the remake around here because that was nothing. He said the remake. Jesus Christ.
He had a massive ischemic stroke. Jesus.
You're killing me, Smalls.
He basically had a brain aneurysm or a hemorrhage. That's
Fifth
rough.
Element too. That was one of Bruce Willis's unsung classics.
I've never seen that.
Fifth Element.
Can't comment
It's
on
a
it. I know
weird
Chris Rock
movie.
was in it. That's when they said Chris Rock went woke in that movie because of that. He dressed up as a female.
Hey, I thought he went woke in The Longest Yard, man. When he
That was way after that. Fifth
caretaker.
Element. Longest Yard was after. That was Chris Rock. I'm talking about Chris
Yeah.
Tucker.
Oh, you said Chris Rock. My bad.
Fifth Element was Chris Tucker.
Yeah, I've never seen Fifth Element, so I don't know nothing
That
about
was
it.
the guy from Friday.
Well, yeah, Rush Hour. Yeah, I know who Chris Tucker is. You think you kidnapped Chelsea Clinton or something?
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Woo! You know
Yeah,
you
he's
did.
great. He was great, but he said he didn't want it. Reason why he didn't do next Friday too, he didn't want to be known as somebody who just plays like thug stoner roles. He wanted
He
to
didn't
be
want to
taken
get
more serious.
Yeah, he didn't want to get typecasted as a menace to society.
So
I
they
get it.
dressed him up as a woman in Fifth Element. Even worse. Sold out
Hey.
to the Illuminati.
Think about it. DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. A lot of them have gone gay, man. They got statues for it. I mean, they're actors, right? They get paid to pretend. It's all right.
Here we go, Swigs. Another boss down. I am a Donkey Kong legend.
Oh.
I've taken on the best of the best. Alright, so my shit better save right there.
Rev,
Yeah.
did you see the tattoo?
Yeah, I see it. It looks good.
We're almost done. I can't wait, man.
Alright, let me update this console to get this over with. Make sure my shit saves. Well, another boss down, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say, yeah, I told you we were going to get into this playthrough, the Tropical Freeze. It's been very warm. It's been very welcoming. We're definitely going to see this one to the end. We want to show Nintendo, you know, what we're about. We want to show them that we're a strong unit of gaming. And so that's the game plan.
As of 2023, the annual revenue doesn't say if that's profit or not, but for Flexing Gate was $8.3 million.
You mean billion?
I'm sorry, $1 billion.
Yeah.
So I don't think AEW losing $100 million is going to cause the bankruptcy of the company.
No.
I think it's hey, let the kid have fun, you know, And if he doesn't, lose too much money, I think we'll be okay. I have a really good thought, or I have a really good thinking that fucking Shad Khan is not going to let him waste all of the damn money. I think he'd reel it in way, way, way before it got to that point. I think there's a set amount of money that he's set aside, and it's like, once it's gone, it's gone, And I don't know. I think if Tony Khan could probably fire half the damn roster and nobody would pay no damn attention. Nobody would know the damn difference. They're at record low ratings. They're going to be below 500,000.
The problem is, and the reason why this WWE thing is a problem for them is for this reason: is a lot of the guys that they wanted to be big deals have not become big deals, so they have no choice but to sign the Lashley's.
How many AEW stars have become big deals? I can think of only one.
Well, I'm saying some guys were good enough to leave to go to WWE. I like Kenny Omega. I like Ethan Page that went over to NXT.
MJF is bigger than both of them, though.
Well, no shit. But he's
Barkley,
still there.
This time last year, AEW Dynamite ratings were at 853,000. They're at 630. They lost 200,000 viewers
That when
on
Punk was
average.
there? Has he been gone a year? He's been gone longer than a year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he left I think he left in November. Cause he left longer than that, yeah. Cause him and Cody did something right before Royal Rumble, cause he was in Rumble. So
Right.
I guess he probably left with cause he came back at Survivor Series. Remember? He came back at Survivor Series. That was the damn. So it's been a year. Yeah, so fucking, they're hemorrhaging viewers. They're going to be damn
And they had
Dynamite's going to be averaging
500,000 this week. NXT beat
They're going to
them.
be averaging Collision. Yeah, so it's going to be, eventually the network just signed the new deal, so.
They'll probably
The
go up a
network-
few hundred. They might go up 100,000, 150,000 when Shane McMahon comes around for a little bit.
Oh. What? Shane doesn't need the money. Why are they doing this shit for, I wonder?
We don't even know if he's for sure even going. It could all just be a fucking.
It's a hoax.
It could all be nothing.
It could
But John
be,
Moxley did say this isn't your company anymore. Why would he say that? John Moxley in his promo said, Tony,
Fucking
this ain't your company
lunatic.
no more.
He's a lunatic.
I agree with Reverend.
I don't know, man. Like, why the fuck would Shane want to go do the minor leagues? Fucking, he could probably be all producing a movie or something like that, rather than fucking.
A movie?
To be sure.
I feel like Shane's at the point in his life career that he kind of wants to leave a lasting legacy on the wrestling business, because it kind of hasn't up till now.
He's not
So
gonna do that in AEW because nobody's gonna see it.
Well, maybe
Maybe
a
he
part of
thinks
him
he
thought
can.
he could revive AEW. Maybe he just
Yeah.
thought maybe they could revive it.
God, Shane comes out there and says, I'm not the higher power. There's another higher power. And then fucking Vince's music hits or something like that.
oh god,
No chance.
Well, talk about fucking ratings. They'd be over 1 million then.
I guarantee it's in Vince's contract somewhere that he can't fucking work for AEW.
yeah.
That would be great. And you see Tony Khan come out there in the suit and shaking hands with Vince and smiling.
Yeah, Tony's just like marking out. You see him pissing on his leg. No chance!
He
No
would be
chance
pissing
in
all.
hell.
Bro, if Vince came strutting out to the AEW ring and you walk back to Gorilla, there'd be diarrhea all over the walls.
No chance in hell.
Fucking Tony singing the words to the song.
He pipes in crowd noise and everything.
Oh, I can. The fucking people there would lose their fucking minds.
No, I said for
God,
April Fools they should do it. April Fools WWE should play McMahon's music randomly at a show. You know what I mean? And then just say April Fools, everyone.
Ah, they wouldn't do that shit.
Dude, that'd
But
be
I
great.
told you.
I mean, if I don't understand why they can't. If it's a joke, I don't understand why they couldn't. Is it a joke that they don't like it? It's in bad humor or something, or? No
Yeah,
chance
man,
in hell! You got.
If they wanted to get the highest ratings they ever did, they just need to they need to announce next week Vince McMahon will be here to tell his side of the story. And it would fucking get 8 million viewers. Hold on just a minute. There. Hold on.
The politicians, puppets,
Puppets! Yeah. No chance in hell! You got. And if you watch the the video, it shows him like strutting and just throwing his legs around. Dude, it really is a great. That shit was over as fuck. Crazy politicians, and you know. No chance in hell! All right. I think that's where we can save that. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours in a tropical freeze. We got one plantation beat. Welcome to the rotation. Officially, we'd like to thank the people at Nintendo for making this possible. Everything they do, you know, we've had great talks, and we're going to continue to have great talks, and we're going to play more games by Nintendo. What I'm going to do is... Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Let me change that. Yeah, I'll be streaming later, too. I'm just going to go hit the grocery store up. Oh, see, that's how I can find out what Nintendo's... Oh, that's true.
Gotcha.
What game you playing, Barley?
Madden.
Also. Maybe I didn't have one for Odyssey.
Nice try.
Yeah, we gotta get cones. All right, Squigs, we'll see you later.